I thought, that was us. That's what we used to do to people night in, night out. I thought the ball moved. We made extra passes. We shared it well. We kept them in front of us. So it was a good win heading into conference tournament. 22nd win of the season. We'll take the next 2 days off and practice Saturday, Sunday. We won't know. We'll just worry more about us, like we have been these last 3 days and the last 2 weeks. And I think it just showed that the ball didn't stick in the first half. The ball moved. We shared it. So I'm really happy for them to finish the year here on a good note at home.
Having taken care of business these last 5 games, which you said you had to do you think you're in the NCAA? That's
yeah, there's no question. It would be a travesty if we wouldn't be in. But again, if you remember those 07 year, 09 year, I don't know, we've been on the wrong side of the bubble 4 times. But I think we've controlled what we can control. We went out and scheduled one of the best schedules in the entire country. We challenged this group. They did what they were supposed to. Now you have all these metrics with the net, the offensive efficiency, the defensive efficiency, where the RPI before was strength of schedule, your opponent's strength of schedule, and whether you won or lost games. We've won games. We've won 22 of them. That's pretty good. I don't know. We got a lot of top 100 wins and 2 top 25 wins. So if you put a blind resume on that, I don't think I got a politic for this group. Now, we can't go to the conference tournament and go lay an egg the first round. We've been in this league. This is our 9th year in the conference. In the 8 years we've been in this league, we've played in 5 championships games, won 1, lost 2 semifinals to Connecticut and 1 to Louisville. So we've been in the semifinals every single year. So
you will go to the conference tournament as defending champion. The way you played tonight, particularly in the first half, do you have a lot of confidence you can go there and take care of your business?
Well, you gotta congratulate UCF on the year they've had. We played them twice, and there wasn't a doubt. They did everything, and again, they were waiting a whole year for that. So they won the regular season title. Now conference tournament, it's the automatic bid, right? Our kids remember the joy and the excitement after winning that and everything that goes by it. But we got the 7-10 game, and then the 3 seed. They take care of their business on the other side, and then whoever in the championship game. But the most important game is the next one. But you got to feel pretty good going to the conference tournament after how we played today.
Coach, a perfect time for the shooting stroke to come back, huh?
Yeah, it's a good time. Ball went in the basket. Things go. It's a lot easier when you get rewarded for your defense on the other end. Where in the past we're just defending and grinding and defending and rebounding and not getting your return on the other end. And today we got the return.
Obviously, you're going to play a lot of basketball in 3 days, and you're going to need a lot of different folks to especially rotation-wise, just for you guys to be able to put this one away kind of in the first half and play as many folks as you did. It's got to be nice for conditioning for them and making sure they're ready to go.
Yeah, but you know what? At this time of the year, everybody's tired. Everybody's tired. Everybody's logged a lot of hours. So, if you don't get excited at this time of the year, it's a big problem. Same way I tell our kids, if, the teams that have bad first practices, they're going to have a bad year, So you need to be excited because this is an exciting time.
Coach, we talked about how this last month, it's been a lot of dogfights for you guys down to the wire. How nice is it to just come out and have a game where in the 3rd and 4th quarter you're kind of cruising to the end, have a nice nice cushion.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of teams that in the country that would have lost the games that we won. So that's a positive because good teams find a way to win. They find a way to execute out of timeouts. They don't have breakdowns on special situations. They don't have breakdown in coverages. So for us, we did all the right things in those close games to win them.
I was going to ask you what flipped the switch tonight, but I think you answered. It sounds like your defense set up your offense, correct?
Yeah, well, the defense is we've always been, if you look at our scores, I think we've defended people really well all year. But the other end, we haven't gotten the reward for defending the way that we did.
Coach, well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Having a performance like tonight where the ball's going in the basket a lot compared to the past few weeks, how does that, help morale, help the mentality going into the AAC tournament?
You'd have to ask them that question. It was good. It was good to see the ball go in the basket and not, some of these games we've played lately have been rock fights. It's been terrible. If I was watching on TV, I'd change the channel.
Coach, it really is how you start at this point. 17-2 when leading before halftime, at halftime, if you will. So talk about that a little bit. Your team gets out to a fast start. Usually it's a win, right?
Yeah, well, and that's what we talked to them about halftime. I thought that we wanted to get out and win the first 5 minutes and then close quarters, and I think we did that in the first and second quarter. No update on Maria. She'll be getting an MRI tomorrow morning.
Coach, 1,000 points. I don't care if you're in the rec league. That's huge. How important is it getting 1,000 points in Division I women's basketball?
You got what?
I got 1,000 in rec league.
You did? How long was the season?
1,000 games.
Those potbelly leagues don't count.
Well, we got it. You know what? You got Sydney Harvey. I mean, she got her thousands. You got guys who can put the ball in the basket. I don't know how many Betty has. No, you don't win 22 games if you don't got good players. We got good players, guys. So there's a lot of coaches out there that are unemployed, that are good coaches because they don't got good players. We got good players. Now, I think we get the most out of our players, too. You can have a lot of talent and not get the best out of them either. So I think we have some very talented kids, and today they played really well together. They played with a lot of joy, a lot of passion, it was a fun atmosphere. It was good to see. It's good for them.
So Elena Shinecki, she got her 1,000. She had a very productive game. Could you speak about not only tonight or this season, but just the body of work?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. It was either giving her a ball the next home game next year, but I figured she was going to she needed 10 points, so we got her ball done. So we're going to get her 10 points some way or another.
What she meant to the team the last 3 years?
She's been great. I think, Elle's her hardest critic. Elle's very hard on herself. And most guys that are really, really good take stuff personal. That's the type of player she is. That's why she's really good.
Talk about Betty, what she means to your team. 32nd double-double of her career, 16 and 10 tonight. I mean, she's a force.
I thought she set the tone early in those first 2-3 minutes. She was engaged. She rebounded. She had a couple putbacks. She's meant a great deal to our program. I think there's a reason why she's on all the lists she is nationally. So hopefully she can take care of her body and she stays healthy and continues to play this game for a long time.
Coach, is your conference this year kind of like the Rodney Dangerfield of women's basketball, getting no respect at all?
No, you know what? You went way back. What was that movie when Rodney Dangerfield was in college? That was cool. That was some good shit right there. Yeah. Oh, yes. They filmed that down in Grand Oaks down there in South Florida. Caddyshack. So, you know what? Hey, we got the 6th. We're ranked out of 32 conferences. I think we're 5th or 6th in the country. So.
And nobody in the top 25.
Yeah, UCF is.
One poll, not the other.
Yeah, well, that's okay. So the last poll's the one that matters.
Mhm.
Did you guys find an extra year of eligibility for Dulce, or did you guys know about it? For Dulce?
Oh, no, we knew about Dulce before the season started.
Oh, good.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Good.
Thank you, Coach.
All right.
Good luck.
And Elena?
Joey.
Point record. 26 player to hit 1,000. Program.
Oh, damn. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt.
USF guard injured sitting down at the table. That
Yeah,
would not
don't
look
put
good.
it on the film, please.
Questions quickly
Be
for the ladies.
Scoring 1,000 points, that's got to be huge.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I've been working hard, and that's just a motivation for me to go harder. It's like an achievement that it can only take me farther.
Eddie, on the night when she gets her 1,000th point, could you speak about what she's meant to your team since you've been here?
I mean, I think Coach Jose said it all. She's really hard on herself. She's a hardworking girl. She's always in the gym. I remember once we came back from my game. It was very late, and she was shooting. Like, she's really working on her game, and she deserves it.
Do the other players get inspiration from that?
Oh, definitely. I'm thinking about Sarah. Yeah, like she's really following Elena's steps, and I think that's a good thing. She's really a leader on and off the court. So yeah.
Do you
Betty,
guys
you
feel
can-
like you earned an NCAA tournament berth right now, or do you feel like you have more work to do?
Like, do we deserve it?
We
Go.
definitely, yeah, go.
Go.
I said we definitely deserve it. I mean, we might didn't have very good games, but this game today especially shows who we really are, and it's a good start as warm up for NCAA tournament. Yeah, I would say.
What did? Oh, go ahead. Okay.
I will add some more and say that we all want to go back to the NCAA tournament, but I think we are more focused on the conference tournament first, because we are sitting at the second spot in the standings. Well, that's behind us, but right now we want to get a conference tournament championship,
So you've had in the last couple of months, you've had some tough losses here at home. What did it mean with the conference coming up to have this game, particularly the first half, to play the way you did as you go into the conference? How big was having this night for your confidence?
I think it was good for everybody, for the coaches, for us, for the bench, for everybody, because we were looking at each other and like, okay, like we back. We back, And he, after the game, had a speech in the locker room saying that she was missing playing with this kind of team, And I think that's really a motivation for us going toward the conference tournament.
Betty, the one thing you can almost pencil in before the game starts is you're going to out-rebound the opposition. 41-29. How much of pride is it to go out there and just clean the glass every time?
That's a story I used to say. When I started to play basketball, I didn't like it. I played basketball because my dad was a player, and I just wanted to make him proud, But then I was really awful. Like, I was hiding myself in offense. Like, I was really bad. And then my dad used to tell me, like, hey, you cannot just hide, because your teammate needs you. So just find one thing you will do very well, and then everything will come up together. And I was like, okay, I can run, I can defend, but like I wanted to do something more. And since I was athletic, because I used to run track and field, I was like, rebound it is.
Do you like basketball now?
Yeah. That's my sport. But it's just like, so I grew up very fast. So I was, pretty tall. So everybody in the street would be like, hey, do you play basketball? And I was like, what is the sport of that, But then when I started to play basketball, I was like, hey, I kind of like it, So, yeah.
So Elena, you remember last year when you guys won the tournament, you beat UCF and you raised the trophy. You remember that feeling? Now you have a chance to do it again. How motivated are you and the teammates to go to Texas and do that again?
I mean, yeah, I do remember that feeling. It was actually very great, but I cannot actually remember that a lot because this is a new year. So we just gotta go all in and do it again.
Betty, you and Shay stay this extra year. You guys make that decision, over the off season. Hindsight being 2020 and kind of looking at what you guys have done this year, just kind of what's your feelings about it, and kind of, just are you grateful for coming back, and just kind of
Definitely.
your overall feelings about the year.
Grateful I am, definitely, because I mean, they embraced me. They really gave me a big role coming in, because I remember my first year here, I could hear some noises saying that, hey, okay, she was a good rebound in JUCO, but how is she going to do here, So it was kind of a challenge, and they really helped me through my 3 years. So yeah, I'm really grateful, and I don't regret anything.
Betty, how important was it for you to come out? It's your last game here at the England Center. How big was it for you to come out and give another performance? Like you started with the double-double in your career and you ended with the double-double. How important was it for you to come out strong?
I made this game personal because I come back from 3 games where that wasn't me. So for me to come back here, it was kind of like I had to redeem myself for me, for the team, for the coaches, for all the fans, and also it was a senior night. I mean, I had to play hard.
For both of you, real quick, if everything goes according to plan, you're going to have to beat Tulane and UCF to win the title. Won't take a lot to get motivated for that, will it?
What takes? Excuse me. Can you say that?
You're going to have to beat UCF and Tulane.
Yeah.
Teams that have beaten you already. You're not going to have any trouble getting motivated to play them, right?
No, I mean we're gonna be very motivated because we actually want the tickets to go to the NCAA tournament. So this is the final chance for us to give everything we got. That's a lot of motivation.
All right. You good? Thanks, Lee.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah, no problem.
Congrats.
Yeah.